I've been warning y'all about the Salafi publishing companies altering and changing the text of classical Islamic sources. Now we have AI. It's going through all the different sources and showing how the Salafi publishing companies, Darussalam and their like, have been altering and changing classical Islamic texts and the sayings of our Imams, omitting and editing things they don't like out of books, destroying the classical beliefs of Islam to English-speaking Muslims. Allahu Akbar.
Saudi alteration of classical Islamic texts. Extensive examples. Overview. Saudi Arabia, particularly through its Wahhabi-influenced institutions, has a documented history of editing, omitting, or reinterpreting classical Islamic text to align with its doctrinal positions. This process often involves removing or altering passages that support practices or beliefs rejected by the Wahhabi Salafi school. Key methods of alteration. Omission of chapters or passages. Entire sections supporting practices like visiting the Prophet's grave, intercession, tawassul, or Sufi customs are removed or heavily edited. Selective translation. When translating works, only those passages that fit Wahhabi doctrine are included, while others are omitted or reworded. In Saudi-printed hadith collections, narrations or commentary supporting practices like tawassul, seeking intercession through the Prophet or saints, are sometimes omitted or footnoted to warn readers against following them. Classical legal texts are edited to remove or downplay rulings on issues like celebrating the Prophet's birthday, Maulid, or visiting graves, which Wahhabism rejects. The rise of the Muhaqqiq verifier allowed editors to reshape classical texts under the guise of verification. This often meant stripping away what were labeled as superstitions or Sufi deviations to present a purified, reformist version of Islam. Figures like Rashid Rida and later Saudi publishers used this approach to popularize a Salafi reading of Islamic heritage, influencing which texts were published and how they were presented. These editorial practices have had a profound effect on Islamic scholarship, especially in the global South and among English-speaking Muslims, where Saudi-published books are often the most accessible. The result is a narrowing of the Islamic tradition to align with Wahhabi Salafi ideology, often at the expense of the diversity found in classical sources. Saudi Arabia's editorial interventions are part of a broader project to reshape Islamic heritage in line with its religious ideology, often by editing out or reinterpreting the sayings of classical imams that do not conform to Wahhabi views.
Yikes.